Hello and welcome to the morning sports briefing here on New Zealand Sports Radio. Hi, I'm Paul and I'll be your host this morning. In the news today, we'll have some news ahead of the Black Caps' second test against England over in England. There we've got some injuries and some other players available. Warriors team selection news ahead of their clash this coming weekend. We'll also bring up to speed with how the NBA playoffs are going, as well as the NBL has now completed its regular season. So we'll be able to see the final game and how the playoffs are looking there. We'll have a look at Roland Garros, where the French Open is in the quarter-final stages of the singles event as well. This is your best way to start the day up to speed with all of the important sports news, and let's kick off with that with an update from Roland Garros. As I say, quarterfinals currently taking place over there, and so far we've had one in the men's side with Zverev, the number 6 seed, coming through 6-4, 6-1, 6-1 against the unseeded Davidovich Fokina of Spain in there. So Zverev, the German, through first man through to the semi-finals. So far, on the men's side, the highest seed not to make it this far is the number 4 seed. So Medvedev, number 2, Nadal, number 3, and Djokovic, number 1 are all still there at this stage in the waiting to play their quarterfinals. Over on the women's side of things, there's been way more upsets on here. And already we have our first unseeded player through to the semi-finals. That's the Russian Zidansk, who is through there. She beat Badoza, the 33 seed, 7-5, 4-6, 8-6 in that one. She'll be up against sorry, she's not Russian. I got the flag wrong there. She will be up against the Russian Pavlyuchenkova in there. She came through 6-7, 6-2, 7-9-7 in her game against Rybankina. She has a 31st seed there. The highest seed still left in the tournament is Swiatek, the number 8 seed. She's the only top 10 player still there. 2 more quarterfinals to go. So we are going to definitely going to have an outsider winning the women's side of things at Roland Garros. Moving on then to the basketball, and over in the NBA, we're into the second round, or the conference semi-finals of the playoffs. The Nets have taken a 2-0 lead over the Bucks. 125-86 was their second win, and a blowout there in that one to take a 2-0 lead, as I say. The Suns versus Nuggets have played their first game, with the Suns taking a good win there, 122-105 over the Nuggets. The 76ers will be playing the Hawks. That starts at 11:30 a.m. today. The Hawks will have a 1-0 lead going into that game, and the Jazz and the Clippers will start their series today at 2 p.m. New Zealand time. Over in the NBL in Australia, and we had the final game of the regular season, saw the Bullets beat the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix 94-84 in that one. It didn't matter though. The Southeast Melbourne Phoenix still finished in 4th place and will be in the finals, which involves the top 4. Melbourne United will take on Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, and Perth Wildcats will take on Illawarra Hawks. Perth Wildcats versus Illawarra Hawks start their series tomorrow night on the 10th of June, and the Melbourne United Southeast Melbourne Phoenix will start on Friday night on the 11th of June. So both those series kicking off. Over in the NRL, and the Warriors have named their side for this coming weekend, which sees the return of Fanua Blake after a 14-match injury break. 10-week injury layoff. for the back for the 14th round. So great to see him back included in the extended squad. Also, this will be the 100th game that RTS has captained the side. So good luck to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck in his leading the Warriors out for the 100th time this coming weekend in a big clash. They call it the Great Big Kiwi Coast Party that will have a concert by Dragon kicking off at 12 p.m. So a big making a big event this coming weekend. Don't forget, there's a big event this evening because the Standoff Show will be at 8 p.m. this evening, giving you a preview to the State of Origin that has a 9:30 kickoff. Remember, that's available on TV3, free to air for the first time in a long time there. So, State of Origin be kicking off game one this evening. Also this evening at 9:30, we'll have the Knicks newsletter as the boys give you their season roundup from the A-League and how the Wellington Phoenix have gone. Over in England and in the cricket and ahead of the second test, it looks like Kane Williamson could be is a doubt for the second test with a niggling elbow. And they'll have to decide whether it's best for him to play that one or rest ahead of the World Test Championship. One person that will not be playing is Santner, who unfortunately has reopened a cut on his left index finger, obviously for the spin bowler there, which means that Ajaz Patel and Rachin Ravindra are both in the frame for playing in this next test. Trent Boult will be back for this one, which is great to see. Obviously, keep it here on New Zealand Sports Radio for the morning sports briefing, where we bring it up to speed with all of the updates from that test match against England and all the other sports news that you can use to start your day the best way, up to speed with all of the important sports